Did you know that if you lay out all Did you know that if you lay out all of your blood vessels in a straight line, they would be over 60,000 miles long? That's enough to wrap around the world twice. And your body doesn't just stop generating new blood vessels after you're born. New blood vessels form after injury as well, whether it's from a bruise, a stovetop burn, or scrapes from playing a sport like ultimate frisbee. Hi, my name is Daniel Lai, and today I'll be talking to you about the research I've been doing in the Schoenfeld-Bromes lab on campus for the past 2 years, studying how biological tubes, like our blood vessels, form. Well, our lab uses the common fruit fly, Drosophila melanogaster, also shown here, to tease apart the biological mechanisms that we're interested in. What's great about using fruit flies for biology research is that they are cheap and easy to maintain, have short life cycles, and can be genetically manipulated for study, all while still having many of the cellular and developmental processes that we as humans have. And so the fly tracheal system, which is made up of tubes of all shapes and sizes, can be useful in helping us understand the process of tube formation in humans. At the very end of the fly tracheal system are these cells, known as terminal cells, which form highly branched structures, providing oxygen for the rest of the cells in the fly's body. What's special about these terminal cells are that they form tubes with a seamless morphology, meaning that the tube forms within the cell itself. Interestingly enough, many human blood vessels are also seamless when they first form, and so the research we do in flies is helpful for understanding how blood vessel formation occurs in humans. For my project, my advisor and I investigated how the late secretory pathway, which is a common process in many cell types, is important and contributes to seamless tube formation in terminal cells specifically. So here I have 2 images, one of a normal terminal cell on the left, and one of a terminal cell mutant for a late secretory pathway component on the right. And what you can hopefully appreciate from the first image is that the seamless tube, which is here outlined in red, is uninterrupted and runs through the branches of the entire terminal cell. However, when we disrupted the expression of certain proteins related to the late secretory pathway, we found 2 defects like the ones depicted in the picture on the right, in which the tube, here again outlined in red, is abruptly stops and starts again in both of the branches shown here. Our findings support a role for the late secretory pathway in forming and expanding seamless tube formation in both terminal cells and human blood vessels. And so the next time you get a paper cut while you're doing your readings in class, just remember that your body is constantly creating new biological tubes during the healing process, and that research is being done to understand how this process occurs. Thank you.